Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and tonight we are making a short and sweet video. Just got off an 11-hour shift. I love car sales. Now there's some days that are action-packed. There's some days like today where it's a little bit not too action-packed, but there are always some interesting characters to pull up and it's a fun time. I won't go too much into details, but we had a gentleman who, how do I say this, had a very controversial symbol tattooed right, like, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. He walked in and, yeah, well, can't say too much about it, but I'm pretty sure, like, think about all the symbols in history and which one sticks out the most to you as the most controversial, and he just had that bam right on his arm. So yeah, there's some very interesting people. Well, today we're discussing about Litecoin producing multi-millionaires, how there's over 950 millionaires as of right now, and most likely there have been over 1,000 produced throughout history, or probably even more, maybe 1,100, maybe 1,200. We don't know the exact amount because this is just based off of data, but this is just based off of a wallet. So first of all, there could be an individual who owns multiple wallets, each one having over $1 million worth of Litecoin, but the chances of that are much slimmer than that of somebody having multiple wallets that total up to 1 million. Now, this was earlier in the week when Litecoin was worth over $200, actually over 217. Right now, it's worth over 151. But there is one thing to think about. A lot of people, a lot of these Litecoin millionaires became millionaires by hodling. So most of them, safe to assume, are still hodling. Some of them sold portions of their holdings or converted it into other cryptocurrencies or did whatever else they wanted to do with their investments. And another portion of these people, these millionaires, have decided to retire or to sell it all and return later, or never return to cryptocurrency because whatever, they made their dream amount of money. And the thing is, out of these over 952 individuals who have been confirmed millionaires thanks to Litecoin, and this was just over the past week really, we've had multiple millionaires way, like years ago, way before 2019, 2018, 2017. This is an old project. We've had multi-millionaires been made through Litecoin, through Monero, through Ethereum, through Bitcoin, through XRP, through almost everything, right? On the top 20, top 50 list, there have been multimillionaires made out of everything. And this is just over the past week, so I'm sure there was actually thousands of millionaires made just through Litecoin, which is pretty crazy to think about, or with the help of Litecoin, because maybe they've had a whole diverse portfolio full of every cryptocurrency on the planet at the time that they started investing, because some of these guys are old timers. Maybe there was only 10 cryptocurrencies to choose from back when they started investing. Anyways, so as of 3 days ago, when it did hit $217, out of those 952 millionaires that were registered, probably more, like I said, you know, some people probably have multiple wallets. Some people might have just cashed out right before this, right before the data was collected, because they saw it was going up anyways. And out of those 952, 816 of them were $1 million or over. So there was the potential that they could have been up to $9,999,999.99, which is pretty crazy to think about, that a large portion of these individuals had over $1 million. Nobody probably had $1 million straight on the dot, because it's always fluctuating. So maybe a lot had $1 million, 10,000, $1 million, 100,000, but I'm sure some had 5 million, 6 million. And what was the next level? 136 individuals had over $10 million just worth of Litecoin. And again, think about the possibility that these guys have multiple wallets, and probably Litecoin isn't their only investment, unless they're diehard Litecoin believers. Maybe one or two of them might be, but pretty much all of these guys, if they have $1 million in Litecoin, it's safe to say that they probably have $1 million worth of Ethereum, Ethereum or Bitcoin unless they're absolutely nuts. They're crazy about Litecoin for some reason, which, you know, it doesn't make too much sense. Litecoin was a fantastic project. Not saying it's a terrible project right now. It's just, it's not as innovative as other new cryptocurrencies, and it's fallen behind. It's an old timer, and that's perfectly all right. We have a lot of respect for Litecoin, but there's a lot greater projects that have also shown much more movement when Litecoin finally got a little bit of movement thanks to a Walmart hoax. And now the market has crashed completely, so it doesn't even matter anymore. But I'm sure a lot of these individuals were able to cash out at least portions, and they're celebrating probably their newfound wealth, or they were already really wealthy. I'm pretty sure there's always a couple millionaires being made from cryptocurrency every single month. Even during the worst bear crashes, there's always the developers, there's always the marketers, there's always the programmers. The developers and programmers are pretty much the same thing. Michael, what are you talking about? The people who are making the cryptocurrencies, and the people who are working for those who are making the cryptocurrencies, and everybody who's promoting it, who's investing in it. There's always a chance to make money in cryptocurrency, and the data is there, the statistics are there. This is just about this is just what happened over the past week about a project that's currently number 15. That's still a far distance away from number 1 spot. The difference between Litecoin and Bitcoin or Ethereum, we're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars difference in volume to get there. So there's a huge chance that right now there already were statistics where cryptocurrency has made over 45,000 millionaires. So I just checked the statistics. Nobody knows the exact amount, but there's over 20 million millionaires out there, and there's around 3,000 or so billionaires. You know, that's a rough number because, again, not everybody's registered. Once you get to the billionaire spot, not everybody, you know, some people have made their money illegally and they don't want the government to know about it, and other people because, well, you know. So in terms of cryptocurrency, there's estimates that just Bitcoin alone has made over 100,000 millionaires. Over 100,000 millionaires. That's pretty crazy. And that means that altogether, all cryptocurrencies, if that would be true, it very well could be. But even if that itself isn't, if Bitcoin itself hasn't made 100,000 millionaires, I'm sure it's close. But all cryptocurrencies combined, I mean, it used to be 45,000. I remember seeing that number, but so much has changed. And every single month, again, there's more millionaires coming out. So I'm pretty sure, I'm certain that there has been over 100,000 millionaires made through various cryptocurrency projects since the very beginning with Bitcoin. Now, there could be a chance that there's altogether 200,000, 300,000, and that number will continue to grow every single day, every single week, because it's unstoppable. Even if we fall down a little bit, buy the dip, invest long term. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself, stay safe, and bye.